Hey everyone, this is Erasmus and Zegma for the SoCal GG Summer Smackdown Tournament 2024. Yeah, even though it's 2025.
24.
So yeah, we're gonna hop straight into this, and we're gonna do turns 13 through 18, and we're gonna try to move pretty quickly with these guys. Ready, Zegma?
Yeah, as a quick note on that, we're going to start doing these 6 turns at a time instead of 12. 12 was just too much, we found. So these will come a little more frequently and they'll be a little shorter, ideally.
Yep. All right, let's hop right in.
I saw someone make a note that they liked the system we were using, where I looked ahead to skip the the trivial ones. So I'm glad people like it. We'll keep going. All right. The first two were just regular indie expansions. Nothing super special there. You go and click on them. We can look at them.
Just
Some barbs, and then when Lords doing their thing. The next one is a Throne Scout, so we should probably watch it to see what the mages are in there, so we see what they're looking at. But it's just a Throne Scout. Let's see what do we got here.
the old.
Not too strong of mages, but it's a bunch of barbarians, so it's not the hardest throne. But just need a bunch of archers to clear it up.
Well, watch out! This guy's got a wooden club.
Wow, he's got a hardwood club. That F4 with a hardwood club. Oh, also diseased.
I feel like his staff on his character would have been a lot cooler than this thing.
Yeah. Don't worry, that's what we'll get in Dominion 7, updating sprites based off equipment.
Hey.
All right. Niskaya, the Kalum versus Pan is technically a fight, but it's against PD. We can take a look at it if we want, but there's nothing happened there.
Nah, I don't want to stare at PD.
Griffin Rock, more indies. We should take a look at Obsidian Waste.
All right. Oh,
it
okay.
is
So
the ever difficult Bone Tribe.
Agartha finally is expanding on the land. This isn't gonna go good for Agartha, is it?
No. And what's their plus again? Attack skill +5, blood surge, and resistances. All right. Problem is that these berserkers are going to make all of that repel useless. So
that was sad. Poor Agartha.
yeah, the this build with Agartha, I've ran it before. It really does work by leveraging the repel. So these berserkers are going to be like the worst case scenario. Let's see. Gorth is a Dione, expanding just fine. Let's watch Nightmarsh.
Sounds like a cool place. Whoa!
I love it when you can see like the beaches like that. That's neat.
That was actually kind of cool. Accidental, but kind of cool. Oh, going to the rear. Oh, can he go all the way? Sorry, I'm distracted now.
Can he make it to the rear? And these Ein here, or Van here, sorry.
Oh.
Master Bless. Blood Surge, Resistances, Spirit Sight.
I kind of miss what happened in the front there. No. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, it was just there was just a wraparound. There weren't enough to hold the line, and they just lost enough HP, and they routed it. I think the HP routed because they're all berserking, but yeah. Unfortunate. That's a difficult loss. Vanhurst, 13 Vanniers.
Yeah, that's not pleasant.
And the last one is attacking FOMO. They won. Bummer.
Yeah. Low
Was that
quality fight.
Oh no, it wasn't. They attacked on the land.
Yeah, they're taking back the lands to the sea.
Take a quick look at the map here, because I remember nothing had happened just yet, but it looked like things were about to.
Yeah, so Pan was about to start um so I kind of want to take a peep at this army that Pan is taken to the battle. Not a single major. Oh, this is the prophet. Okay. There he is. Trust me, I'm a stomach.
You know, I do trust stomachs. You gotta trust your gut.
Oh, somebody got refresh.
I got 5 shock resistance, 5 fire resistance, 3 defense, blur, blood surge, righteous wrath, dark vision, 140 heroism, and awareness. So just very, very stat res.
Oof, yeah. These guys are gonna. Salem's gonna have a hard time with this. Okay.
Salem known for their incredible troops.
Yeah, so it looks like that fight's gonna be kicking off right. Oh yeah.
I look at Salem. There's a fight there, so it was probably a scout that was patrolled out.
Dude, it's turn 13. I keep forgetting until I look at this and I'm like, oh no, they still have indies all around their cap.
I asked early, but that huge stack is right next to Calum. That's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
Are there any fights they're coming up? Let's see. Fomo's got a huge stack on their cap, but it's their own. Yomi's still expanding. Oh, Gaff? No, I'm sorry.
So Hanam, I think, is going to go straight for TNN.
Yeah, from there they can't get to where Agartha is because there's no mountain connection. So it looks like going for TNN, yeah.
So if they go into TNN, Agartha is maybe they'll be able to get these indies. I don't know. These look like crap. Pale ones.
What is their bless? Let me look at it again. So Henom has shock resistance, cold resistance, blur, blood surge, larger. So we have larger giants. Size are they size 8 or size 9 base? They're size 7, so with larger they're 8. Okay. All right, let's next turn. Let's see what we get.
I'm just taking a peek at the map a little bit. Wow, Russ extended pretty far south, but yeah, it really just looks like I think TNN is about to kick off with Hanam. Oh, where's Helheim still?
Helheim is below TNN.
Oh no, I'm looking at it. I'm just wondering where their dudes are.
We can't see them if they're stealthed with omniscience, so that's probably what it is.
Well, we've got shipwreckers right here. They're gonna go south. I guess we'll see.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the next.
All right, let's load the next one in, yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, exactly what you said.
Hey. All right, I should watch this one, right?
Yeah, it's almost like having omniscient view of the entire map makes it easier to make guesses.
Whoa, have a line. Look at that line.
That's a long line. Is that, yeah, that's going to be the profit good.
Oh, yeah, these guys are... Oh, they're not starving. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing on the other side, though, unfortunately.
It's elves. You just can't see them. Maybe they're out here. No, I can't see.
Let's see. 71 hit points, size 8, 16 defense. I mean, they're not bad, yeah.
Big chunky dudes. Surge one.
All right, let's see. Spire's Ascension, more Expo. Eagle Reach, also more Expo. Let's watch Bandit Hill. That's an attempt to take a throne.
Ooh. Oh, little
Different than the last one.
What are they gonna buff?
Oof.
Or are they just going
I
in
don't know why they're
nude?
gonna wrap around, but they got it.
You don't spoil it before the fight's over.
I think that enemy mages are killing their own troops more than they're doing anything else.
Okay. Solid. Not really special, but solid.
Albach seems to be another throne attack.
Should I watch it?
Let's see. Yeah, let's watch it. Big things to smash.
Ooh. Skin shifter. It's like our first time watching Russ do something.
First day on the job, skin shifters, what they got. Larger righteous rat. I mean, we're seeing a very common trend in all the blesses.
Yep. Look at that big Eaton. Regio.
That's a very big Eaton. Size 10.
Troops trooping. Pretty nice stats.
Some very big bears.
Wrath on. Well, this guy's got limp though, so a little worse.
Yeah, Wrathing and Berserking got 19 attack, 29 and 31. That's pretty good.
All right, Mountains of Evernight. Watch
That's
your
another throne expansion.
Dang, all right. Everyone's snagging up the throne.
Turn 13 is the turn for thrones, I guess.
Oh, so never mind. The shipwreckers went into the throne?
Yes, my wonderful Valkyries.
Nice. Just completely out troop quality'd.
Yeah. I gotta say, those Valkyries with the fire shield look really cool. They look like actual, like, wrathful angels coming down.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, that final battle, we should absolutely watch.
Oh, Salem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Finally, players.
I'm gonna watch it along on yours so we see what happens together.
Oh, shoot. What was the grid shortcut button again?
Press C and R to get grid and round timer.
Cool.
There you go.
All right, let's take a look at the army.
Oh, sorry, color, not grid. But yeah, I knew what you wanted.
We got some mages stacked over here. Eagle King thugs. They're going to do some
some of the spirits, a bunch of Eagle Kings.
So this is the point buff pile back here, I think, in the upper back right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the
Firehorns. The Pretender, yes. Energize the Great Enchantress.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so they've pumped out some good research to get those Eagle Kings going, so they're going to do that with the point buffs here. God dang.
They don't have many sacreds, though, so they're not going to take huge leverage over that unholy, unfortunately.
I wonder if they're going to route themselves with all the rest of the stuff that they can't point buff.
Yeah, because they're point buffing all of the sacreds, but that's the problem with Calum. They just struggle so hard in line fights.
Yeah,
and this is going to be.
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna route from their own troops, man.
All right, let's watch.
Dun, dun, fight.
Okay, so some landed immediately on the white centaurs to like block.
I'm gonna pause.
Actually, yeah.
Buff blob.
So far, this is like best case scenario, I think, for Calum. It's going to delay the white centaurs, and then the other block landed on that small group of like 3 or 4 satyrs in the middle. So they're taking advantage of that. But that block up there is gonna die. But maybe we'll give them enough time to point buff. I don't know.
I think they're gonna point buff just fine, but there's no stopping all these other flyers from getting into the fray and routing them. I don't think, unless they somehow get this blob into the fight before them, because these centaurs are going to keep going. They have berserk.
Assuming they take damage.
Sorry, I got to remind myself, Salem's. Oh, unholy. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, but as mentioned, they don't have many sacreds to actually carry that beyond that little blob in the corner, which looks like they are, in fact, point buffing, yeah.
Okay, there's more route HP with those mammoths.
Yeah. It's going to be morale really quick. Okay, it looks like some of them landed on the... they're taking off now?
Okay, good. Oh, they're going to the back. Okay.
All right. Some of the mages back there. But these are not white centaurs, so that unholy's not doing anything for them.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That's actually like amazing placement.
Yeah, that feels like it was intentional bait for the attack rears.
Yeah, so just pausing right now, like we see all the actual sacreds that are hard to kill mowing down the scales troops, getting that route HP up, and then back here they're not even sacreds, but they are getting ganked by all these point buff dudes. So they're racing against the clock to try not having their own army route.
It was all an ethereal, and True Sight was the... Because All's not in their bless, is there? Oh, All is in their bless. Yeah. Interesting. So it's just ethereal that they're buffing?
I think they're buffing ethereal and mistform.
Got it.
And pretender drop bark skin. That reminds me, what happened to the pretender?
Oh, did Pangea lost this fight?
Just wait, though. It's not over yet.
Yeah, they're routed, but it's all the berserking guys, so I think they technically did not lose because of that. All right, well, now they're coming up against the actual sacreds that are point buffed. They don't have magic weapons, do they? No, they don't. But that berserk is going to save them.
Oh my god, are they going to win in the route?
They're going to win in the route, and they also have the problem, the demi problem, that because they're routing, Calum can't route. So everything here is going to die. It's going to fight till everything's dead.
Man. What a brutal fight. Okay. Okay, so Salem still wrapped it up, but... Oof.
Oh, Jesus Christ, they won it. Even at the end of it, that was really close.
Yeah. Oh,
let's take a look at that.
They get their PD back too, then.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? So I was mistaken. I thought they were going to route themselves, but all that PD counts as just a fraction of the HP route. I totally forgot that was PD.
Well, I didn't know it was PD because we didn't click on it first, but yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Isn't it a quarter or half? I think the number changes every time I think about it. But that definitely helped a lot with the HP route.
Yeah, without that, they would have routed for certain.
Okay, they didn't lose any Eagle Kings, and the Enchantress survived. All in all, that was a great defense. I thought they were in a guy.
I think there's still a major problem here.
Long term is the problem here, but I mean, just in this particular turn by itself, I'm impressed at how they turned it around. I thought that blob in the back to catch the rear, the fly attack rears, was gonna kill them, but it worked out.
The problem I'm talking about is it only actually killed 10 white centaur.
Of the 46. Take a look at the map. Where did they go?
Probably can't see them.
Because maybe they didn't all route correctly.
True. But that's a lot of losses, and the white centaur is still running. But then again, like these aren't like terrible losses.
Wait a second. It says they're still being sieged. Oh, and Pangea won. I think we had a replay error.
Oh my god, are you serious? A replay error?
Well, there was a patch since this started, so I'm not entirely surprised. I remember thinking about it, like, should we save the different executable versions for this? And I didn't. But yeah, that was.
Oh my god,
Kalen
dude.
won that fight.
Do you realize that like somebody's game is like completely different from a replay error?
So let's actually look at this here. Yeah, that explains.
Oh my god.
Because we saw the white centaur die in our replay. Damn. That's a very big difference between the two outcomes.
Did that really happen? Like, or am I tripping? Like,
no. I mean, no. Caleb won the fight because Pangea routed in the middle of that, but they kept fighting until they all died because of the berserk. But that means all the white centaur couldn't have run away. They actually did, in fact, die. I'm rewatching it really fast right now. Yeah, I just sped through it. The centaurs did die in our replay. They did not run, so we just had a very dramatically different outcome.
oh my god. This is just that's just sometimes what happens, I guess. Every match and every fight can be a flip of a freaking coin.
Yeah, what that normally tells me is that the fight, was a very close one.
Dude, that's brutal. I can't believe we got a replay error on the freaking cap. Oh, okay.
Gotta just imagine what happened, and apparently the white centaurs just rolled over everything.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go to the next turn.
Beyond that, let me look real fast. It was a bunch of thrones being taken this turn, so we'll see a bunch of captures next turn, I'm sure. But the Kalen fight was the big one. Bummer.
Taking a look at score graphs really quick.
Oh, good call.
Salem's in decline.
TNG at the top for provinces. How's income looking? TNG and Pangea. Ooh, look at that Kalem income.
I know. Well, I mean, your cap gets landed
I
on.
know,
That's it.
It's still brutal to look at.
Yeah, I mean, especially given the context.
The army size, you can see the big fight there.
That's everyone's chap.
Had a huge loss as well. What was that? Was that a big spike and a big loss? Was that an Indy? I mean, a mark they probably ordered?
For who?
All right, let's do the next one. This was turn 14? 14.
I'm kind of scared how many replay bugs we're going to get.
I was a little worried about this, and I decided to just let it go. Realistically, if we do this the right way, everyone should play on the same version from start to finish, which is maybe something we could consider next time. Like for the tournament, you use the same version all the way to prevent any issues like this.
Gonna read Helheim's message here.
All right. Who's Helheim right now? It's been a minute. I forgot who's who.
Maps, I believe.
That's right.
Yep, so he's getting border thrones while the fights are going on. So we should not be seeing elfing happening.
Yep. And then we got 2 planes, and let's take a look. That first one is a remote ghoul attack, which failed. What's the name of that spell? I forgot.
Arouse hunger.
Something dead. Arouse hunger. There it is. Yeah. Gilgad is just it's a fight, but it's just against PD, so nothing special. Phase Indies, easy peasy. Here now, also more expansion, easy peasy. Obcot is a Throne Scout. That one has a Lich on it. Bunch of Long Dead. That's okay. Embracer, expansion that failed. Nothing super fancy in there. Another Kalem fight. Let's watch it. Let's see what they do. This is them trying to break the siege. It's, I guess, what survived.
Yeah.
It's a lot of White Centaur that we saw die.
They're back.
It's actually Asphodel. These are all undead Centaur. Some javelins, some shockwaves.
Some Gus, sad little Gus.
The shockwaves do good work, but oh, maybe they got it. It's gonna be tough. Nah.
Yeah, with the Berserk, they're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Oh man, we just watched a pretty brutal death of Salem these last couple turns.
And the next 2 were they're battles, but against PD, so nothing fancy.
Oh wait, but that's a Gartha. It's a coalition.
I don't know if it's a coalition so much as a Gartha just also happened to hit TNN because they had nowhere else to go.
I think they're up to something together, probably. But you know me. I think the whole world's trying to do.
You see conspiracy theories and coalitions around every turn.
Yeah, that's very true.
Someone responded to me too quickly. It's definitely a coalition. They responded too slowly. Also a coalition.
Stop talking about how people are responding. I think you're going to start a coalition. Okay, Agartha's getting out here, getting some sun. I don't know how long that's going to last, but okay.
We're in a straight line, which leaves them easy to be cut off, but there's some more golems behind them. Okay. And it's Hinnom then again?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hinnom
and he
Gartha.
Is bordering TNN. Look at that, right next to the cap.
Yeah. Are they going to step on the cap next turn? That'll be interesting. Let me take a Caleb. So Caleb tried to break the siege, but the siege is still on them.
These are some pretty nice and early fights happening now.
We were just talking earlier in the Discord about like early wars and the timings of it, and this is just about it. I feel like turn 14 is a good time to aim for an early war to be done with it by turn 19.
Yeah,
and it looks like that's what's going to happen with Kalem here, and it might happen with TNN and Hinnom. We'll see. I mean, I don't think it'll roll over that quickly.
All right. Let's go to the next one.
Actually, before you do that, take a look at Russ on the border of Kalem. I wonder if they're going to take advantage of that. If they know that Kalem is getting hit right now.
No,
it just takes vultures.
Filthy vultures. It's the right move.
Yeah. Let's look at turn 16.
Nice. I'm glad it's getting a little more exciting.
The first turn was just. Oh, that's the wrong game I'm loading up.
Ooh, this is a juicy turn. Holy moly.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of fighting. Okay. Let me do a quick look. Let's watch Gnome Peak.
Sweet.
Not a big fight, but it is a fight with sacreds.
The chickens are just going to go back there and try to kill stuff.
Where's the commander? Okay, the commander is there. There's only one commander. No, there's two. Okay, that's good.
I forgot to bless him.
But who has more attack? 19 attack, 22 defense versus 19 attack, 15 defense. I think the unmarked ones are going to lose. No. Looks like it's going better than I thought for Femoria.
It's close.
I thought they were going to get hit a lot harder as soon as the chickens land with the stat difference.
I'm really surprised FOMO didn't rout.
Yeah, I thought the chickens were going to hit a lot harder, or at least take a lot less damage in return.
Yeah, like look at that amount of damage Femoria took. That's surprising they didn't rout from that. Okay.
Okay. Embracer is just expansion into underwater. Farseer, the first Farseer is against PD, but the second Farseer is a fight. So let's watch it.
Oh, vultures fighting over the carcass. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I saw it first. Okay, what we got here? I got a dis.
You got dis.
Oh wait, this is a hero. Hangdroting. I'm sure I pronounced that correctly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
And their horse, Daishitter. Daishitter. That's the name of the horse.
Oh, why is there no bless?
Do they have a priest?
What happened to the priest?
No, they have a Russian chief, but no priest.
Well, they're still whacking shit, I guess.
Yeah, they're still enlarged bears.
Okay.
All right.
I thought Helheim wasn't even
Kuhir.
gonna participate. Sneaky bastard.
Kuhir is more vulturing. So yeah, like we said. God's Tomb Mountain is PD fights.
Oh, check this out. They're vulturing so hard. They're not even taking priests with them.
I mean, that explains the other one. They're just trying to move as quickly as possible.
They're just like, please. Okay.
God's Tomb Mountain is PD attacks. Midge Fens is also PD. So that's what? Femoria is attacking Arco a lot this turn? Yeah, it looks like it in 3 different places. Yeah. They won the actual only conflict, and then they hit him in 2 other spots so far. Kramiri is Indie Expo. Who cares right now? Minds of Despair. More PD. Oh, there's a fight on TNN.
Ah!
Let's watch that. I haven't clicked on it, so I don't know how it goes.
Oh, this is gonna be
okay. There's a big line, and not that many sacreds on TNN side.
Let's look at
some Twelfth Warriors, some Bean Cities. I don't know how to pronounce that. Some City Lords.
Bark Skin and Blur.
Right now says Hinnom wins.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have done a double line so you wouldn't be as spread out.
I mean, oh, wait. Keep in mind, this is PD.
Center bit? Oh, yeah, you're right. That is PD.
So it's not going to run him. Okay.
But it is going to trigger all of the blood surges.
Oh. Some of these guys are starving.
Are they?
I thought. Maybe I'm sure.
Oh, you've seen Population Killer.
Weird. Okay. Oh no, I was
The
looking at
same
the little
icon.
guys. The little guys are starving. See?
Oh yeah, who cares about them? Right, they are starving.
Okay, I want to take a look at the buffs we got going on. Hmm.
Looks like bark skins.
And blur.
Oh no. Pause real fast. And go towards the back. You'll see a single Tuatha warrior standing by some bean cities. If you click on him and look at his battle log, he has like dementia like 30 times.
Where?
Behind those guys, behind the two lords you're looking at to your right. Yeah, like that Tuatha right there.
This guy?
Press V. Yeah, press V on it. Oh, is it the wrong one?
Oh.
It is.
Oh.
What am I doing? Sorry, that's a little distraction there.
Many episodes of inactivity.
Right, so we have Tuatha warriors up against the Referatis.
What are you saying?
The giants, the big scary Hinnom warriors. The density of the Tuatha are going to be a whole big advantage here.
Oh, the defense skill. Look at that. So we've
25 with 4 experience stars,
and blur.
3 experience stars, and blur. Yeah,
I don't think Hinnom's gonna hit him.
the warriors have decent stats, 16, 17, but 17, 21, 25. That's hard to beat.
Yeah, I don't think Hinnom's gonna land a hit. Attack skill 19 versus 25 and blur. Like, nah.
Yeah, I was wrong. Tuatha warriors got it. They got the stats. Oh, they have Wrath and Blood Surge too? Yeah, that's going to be crazy. I'm looking at this one with 4 stars, Wrath and Surge active, 24 attack, 26 defense. Hitting for 25. Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, not gonna win. Especially, well, because Glam too means you have to pop all those images one by one with each attack as the giant. You're not gonna pop Glam that many times.
On top of being behind that defense of like 25.
Yeah, no way.
And the blur, so more like 27.
Cool stuff. That was a cool fight. Brutal though. What do you do like after you lose a fight like this as Hinnom? Just like go home?
Yeah, let's see. They lost 32 of their 44 warriors. It's a lot of sacreds.
Look how many Tuatha lost. 9.
Nothing, yeah.
Yeah, high defense.
Stack in the middle keeps confusing me.
The high defense and glam play we've shown a few times that it's really brutal against things that can't dish out a lot of high attack skill and land hits.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Like Frozen Mist as a way to get past that is nice, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep looking. Yellow Mountains, Dione expansion into. Oh, that was the Dione expansion into that Barbarian throne. It absolutely destroyed it.
Guessing it just routed the barbs.
Looks like it, yeah. 200 barbs against one Dione. Giant's Rest, more Femoria pushing into Arco. Man, Femoria really took like 5 lands from Arco this turn. 4. Yeah, and it won all of them.
That's a good alpha, yeah.
Lagartha is still attacking more TNN. You were right. Definitely working together.
Should we view the battle or is it a...
No, it's just PD. Yeah, it's just PD.
Got it. Validon.
Same with Validon, more PD. Our Peaks is a Throne Scout.
Man, Salem's gonna get eaten up really quick now.
Van Heim came back to redeem themselves at Nightmarsh. We can skip the first Ogden Mercs. It looks like it was Helheim and Rust both trying to opportune Vulture on Kalem. Helheim got there first and then fought Russ.
Oh man, what is man? This is like lightning fast Vulture reflex.
Everyone was very quickly aware, but same thing as last time. The bears are just gonna. Oh shit!
Oh,
Commander snipe.
Snipe.
I was gonna say they were gonna lose again, but no. The Valkyrie got a commander snipe.
Hey.
Yeah, that one Russian chieftain. Like you called it, they're just expanding with whatever they can get their hands on, and that cost them that one right there.
That's funny.
I still look at the map.
All right. Let's see.
Is Arco and Kalem's lands because that's where all the action is currently happening.
Is Salem still around anymore? Not really.
Where are they? There they are. Yeah, they have a couple lands left, but they're getting vultured hard.
Yeah, no, they're
Blood in the water there. But also Arco's getting hit by Femoria pretty hard there.
Yeah, that whole front.
Is Femoria is that Slug? I forget.
Slagnosh?
Yeah, is he Flomo?
Yeah. And then Arco's Cesslary.
Yes. You know what's funny is the Talognaj's attack versus Arco reminds me of me currently attacking him in a different game. So if you see this before you open the turn, surprise.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Which one are we on?
17.
17?
Yeah.
Oh, messages. Yeah, everybody's messaging now. They're like, oh, shit.
So many bumps. All right, let's read Pangea. So far, so good.
Oh my god, and he's gonna get to watch the replay bug.
I'm gonna watch it like, I won this fight. What's going on? And like, oh yeah, you did win that fight. All right, TNN. Yep, and dive bomb to my cap. Oh, he did break a palace out on the way in. Darn.
That's rough. That's really rough.
Okay, Agartha. Hello, update from the underworld.
Doing some naps, okay?
Nap everyone except for your war target. Hey, it works. I personally don't like being locked into that many naps, but I totally get it if you're in a position where you can't afford to, I don't know, get stabbed in the back somewhere. Yeah, Hinom's also going for him, but I guess maybe he doesn't know how the last fight turned out.
Yeah. All right, first message from Hinam.
Oh no. Okay, but not crushed by it. All right, good. That's a very silver lining. At this point, wiping out my starting army probably helps me. You know, I like to have that attitude too.
Confidence.
EA sucks. Whoever likes it sucks.
Oh, another one. Ah, hey.
Yeah, it's gonna keep getting this.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3 is cursed. Okay, we got to see what 1, 2, 3 is, but let's watch these battles first. Matreon I can't pronounce any of these
It's
fucking
okay.
names.
I know what you're talking about.
It's just PD.
See, it
Mycliffe's
wasn't even
PD.
worth trying to pronounce it, man.
Mere trend. I'm gonna say anyways. Mycliffe's PD. The Womb's PD. Are there any new fights here though? We have Rust Kalum, Helheim Kalum, Hinnom TNN, TNN Agartha. Griffin Rock is just also more PD. It's a lot of PD fights right now. So I guess
It's good to kind of see like who's winning this to kind of get ahead. So I'm trying to keep tabs a little bit. So TNN got some land back. The Raphites are still stomping around. Vulturing commences and continues. More vulturing.
Yeah, Barren Crags, just return rating. Mudwater Caves, more like desperate vulturing with Russian Chiefs, but it worked that time. Gnome Peaks, more PD. Queen Forest, more PD. Halem tried to break the siege with a single commander.
Maybe just a ping or a gem bait.
I doubt it. It's just a regular commander, so it's not much of a gem bait.
Oh god, no, yeah.
Are we running any of the? No, we're running no mods in there. Typhine sees nothing. Histria is also just more PD.
Okay, so it
so
looks
this is
like
more far out from the last turn.
TNN is getting a little ahead. They're going to be able to make a comeback because they have such good map movement. I think they're going to get their lands back and they'll be fine.
Yeah, they got so it's easier to see from the map view. If you look at TNN, they took back the two lands they lost last turn. So they got back their cap circle and Barren Crags next to it as well. Hinnom got rebuffed, but Hinnom's still big enough. But I think Agarth is going to struggle now because now Agarth is locked into this fight with TNN.
I think they're going to drag it on a little. I think maybe they're going to drag it with TNN a tiny bit. But I think TNN's fine. It's just going to slow down everything for them.
I just realized, look at this line of Agartha. Like cave to cave.
It's
with that Griffin Rock interrupting.
Oh, there's a TNN province in the cave.
Yeah, the one under Histria. All right, where is 123? Apparently the cursed province. Farseer Mountain. What makes it cursed? The record just says conquered, bad omens, unfortunate events, false god, conquered. So it's just been taken a lot, like 3 or 4 times.
Russ is getting some nice wins here. So is Helheim.
It's funny, in all this, Yomi is not fighting anyone.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But they're plenty big.
And they're still expanding. So they had indies to finish, and I guess they wanted to do that first. Let's see, if I zoom out, who looks the scariest? I mean, Vanheim has a nice footprint, and it's got some good lakes to sail around as well. TNN doesn't look that huge, but we just know that they have good troops.
I'm going to go with Pan.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go with Pan.
From a zoomed out look, you think Pan looks the scariest here?
Pan and Van are looking good, but I think Pan is going to get that cap. And they're
going to cap? Yeah. Let me see. No, yeah, it's not broken yet. See, right now would be the best time to hit Pan while they're overly committed to try getting that Kalem cap. Taking caps are tough, especially early on.
I wonder
if someone started hitting Pan.
It's tough to say. And I guess one problem with Pan is they're not getting any of these lands, though. Everyone else vultured the crap out of Salem.
Yeah, because they're stuck sitting on the cap there.
Yeah, honestly, it's like who wins out ahead then? I think the cap is still totally worth it, but I don't know. Russ just got like 5 free lands. Helheim just got like 4.
Yeah. I mean, the cap gets to get you those gems too, as well as that huge population and resources. But man, that's rough.
All right, let's
All
hop to
right,
the
let's do the
next.
next one. Yep. This will be the last one for this video. It went much faster.
Yeah, we did a lot better with this. Whoa!
I do think the shorter chunks are better though. We can do the next one soon.
Same. Femoria.
Let's see. Well, there's a lot of fights this time. Okay, what if almost said? Ooh, he's going straight for that cap.
All right. A lot of PD fights going on in here.
Yeah, Fair Mountain is PD fight. Titan Steps PD fight. Umbra, same thing, more rating. Behemoth Rests, more rating. Agarth is still fighting TNN. So right now the major wars are Femoria versus Arco, Argartha versus TNN. Dragon Scale is just expansion. Bon Kish is more rating. The Halls is more rating with a lot of Valkyries. Troll Canyon is also more rating. Some more warriors. The Caverns, more rating.
Whoa, wait. Hang on. The halls?
Oh,
That's oh wait, Helheim's fighting Agartha?
oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. I
Yeah,
just saw his
it's because
rating,
the
but you're
Femoria
right.
color was throwing me off, and I started tuning
Yeah.
that.
Oh shit. Well, now that I look at the map, and yeah, Helheim is attacking Agartha a lot.
Wow.
Uh, if I look at the actual like cave map, uh, it's pretty brutal. All right, let's keep looking at this. Helheim is attacking Agartha now. Caverns Underhome, just in these
No.
giant rest.
The caverns. Look.
That's what I'm saying. I look at the map and like they're hitting them everywhere.
No, that's not Helheim.
The caverns? Oh, that's Vanheim. Oh shit! This is worse than I thought it was. Agartha just got obliterated.
The elves are banding together. It's TNN, Helheim, and Vanheim.
Oh, and Agartha got elf like 3 different nations at the same turn.
Oh my god, it's the elves. They're becoming sentient.
Okay, let's keep looking. Giants Rest, more Orko versus Fomo, TNN versus Hinon. Oh, it's just taking back lands. They mentioned that in the message last time. More Arco or Somo. Benofi, more rating. Cassian Forest, more rating.
And I'll just take one quick pause. One thing that, just as a comment, is Arco's efficient rating. Just these 1 win lords and 5 win riders is such a pain for PD to handle because they could move so far. So I think Femoria was kind of commenting that early on. He was expecting a much larger counter raid to occur. But now we can sort of start to see it come out.
Arco can counter raid like no other. Well, besides like elves. Star Peaks, more Dione into Thrones. So Yomi is intentionally staying out of any fight and just going for expansion and Thrones. So they're going for a longer haul there.
Dang, nice on Yomi.
Full of Dust is just more PD rating. The Dispas Valkyrie, the exact same 5-1, is if you can make raiding parties that are effective against most arbitrary amounts of PD like that, it's such an effective way of getting around.
Yep, yeah, that's solid. It's really solid.
Smother Dark, more rating. Spires of Ascension, more rating. Look at all those Agartha attacks, though. And once you look at the map, it's gonna look bloody. Sleeping Mountain.
This is a weird raid. Furbulbs?
That's Pangeo. Say again?
It's a weird raid. TNN sent 8 furbolgs to take that PD out. I guess it's really gold efficient.
Yeah, it's Ekdromos, which are like the worst indie.
Sleepy
The
mouth.
Furbolgs are honestly not bad. If you look at their stats, 12 attack, 14 defense, hit for 18. Like they're pretty decent, cheap units. They're just better humans.
I'm on Mile Deep. Is that a good or bad one?
It's just PD, just rating. A lot of rating this time. In fact, I think it's pretty much the entire. Yeah, nothing special happened in this particular one besides a bunch of PD raids. Let's look at the map. That's the important part.
Look how minimal this one is. 1 chicken, yeah, and it's 3 little chickens.
This is the rating that Arco does. Take a look at the actual map and then go to the cavern layer. You can see how ugly this looks. And zoom in on Agartha's lands. No, go to the cave first.
No!
Look at that.
Oh my god. And the walls come closing in. Goodbye, Agartha.
Yeah, that plus fighting TNN on the surface.
No, they're done. They're done.
Yeah, it's over.
Like, let's look at the province. Yeah. They just lost half their provinces. And that's where it's like, I know a lot of people are like, go straight for the cap. But with these smaller, like, rump state kind of nations where they don't have a ton of lands to begin with, if they lose half of them, what are they going to do?
Well, it's also, like, Agarth is one of the biggest weaknesses, how slow they are to respond to anything on the map. And they're being elfed by 3 different elf nations at the same time, who all have high mobility and stealth. Like, there's just, I don't see a way out of that.
Like, where'd that line go that was on the map that we were just talking about?
It's gone now. Spire of Ascension, which is 104, and Bon Quiche 94 both got taken.
Oh no, and look, they're all outside the cage.
Yeah. So Agartha's troops are all on the surface. They're at 97, 102, and 128.
Yeah, they're done. They're gonna get trapped outside their own cap. Wow, I wonder how well orchestrated that was. I wonder if TNN worked that out.
Or that was just all accidentally brutal.
I don't know. I don't think elves are ever accidental. We didn't see any bumps like we saw with Helheim and Russ.
Yeah, but also elves just don't like to tell anyone that they're elfing until after they've elfed.
True. I still wonder if TNN like managed to pay them off or something.
Is that at the local gathering of the elves? So yeah. Fuck Agartha. Okay, so let's take a look again. TNN is looking at a good spot. Actually, TNN looks significantly bigger now on the map. Take a look at the border between FOMO and Arco. Take a look at how much Arco pushed back. Exactly the same turn that FOMO said that he wasn't too worried about the rating.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of exchanges now.
Arco is in FOMO's cap circle.
Yep. Yeah, this is going to be a long
war. Also in Arco's cap circle.
That's true, but these are not going to be able to take Arco's cap at all.
70 unmarked in Furblogs and 30. There's 40 there. If they try, the super efficient chickens are just going to keep raiding all of FOMO's lands.
Oh, do we have a cutoff here, though? I'm trying to see if we have a full cutoff or not of Arco's lands.
Yeah, those FOMO troops cannot go back home right now.
All right, we'll see what happens. I don't know who's going to win that fight. I don't think FOMO has enough to take the cap, though. And I think they're going to have to back out. I don't think
either of them have enough to take each other's cap. I think it's going to be like a slap fight.
Yep, slap fight until someone else gets involved. Is Hinam going to try?
Yeah, unless Arco does what Fomo just mentioned, where Arco can just fly out over them and raid all of Fomo's backline before Fomo could get back or take Arco's cap.
Oh, dude, look at this. We missed this. Hanam is attacking Famoria.
Oh, you're right. And Goztun Mountains.
So now Famoria is stuck in a mess.
Yeah, but Argo took 136, which means Henom has no way to get to Famoria besides the lands that belonged to Arco already.
Yeah, this is going to be a mess.
Meanwhile, Yomi's just out there vibing.
Yomi's going to get they're going to get in a great spot for whatever their first war is going to be. But some of these other elves are really going to take off in terms of just steamrolling some more land.
Yeah, but look at Yomi. They got that free castle. They have 2 thrones.
Oh, look at this. The Shikomi are piling up.
Oh, yeah, they're coming out. Okay, let's look at their gem income. I'm curious. Yomi's is, about the highest gem income.
They were doing some soul searching, I think.
Yeah, they're not fighting, so they're probably searching pretty hard. Let's take a look. We can actually see sites. I just realized that. I don't have a ton, but oh yeah, like on the Stonegrave Mountain, Graveyard of the Damned, the Thrones give some as well.
I forgot. Can we see all of them or just certain ones?
It looks like we don't see all of them actually. I'm guessing because there's not enough there. I think we see.
Take a peek
No,
at
I think we
that.
see just revealed ones. Yeah.
Helheim and Vanheim. Look at that, taking off. All the elves.
Provinces. Yeah. And who loses here? Famoria is the loser. Agartha is the biggest loser. Kalem is just trailing even further lower.
Forts. Ooh, TNN.
Look at the Arco and FOMO lines. A couple turns ago, they were identical. Then FOMO pulled ahead, and now Arco evened it out again.
Yep. TNN is really doing good about building those forts.
Yeah, they're ahead of the forts. They are okay on income. Helheim's actually winning income right now. No one's doing blood. Yomi's ahead on research.
Man, this makes me sad. No blood yet.
Are we gonna see any blood with these guys?
We could see some with Vanheim. Maybe it's not great.
Look at that arc size chart. Pangea, look at that dip and then that immediate rise.
Well, I'm still looking at research. Hanam is like in the Stone Age.
Who needs magic when you got big stompy feet?
Well, the stompy feet just got wrecked, so they don't have anything else left now.
Yeah, that's why Yomi is top of research, top gem income. They haven't been any fights. They have thrones. Right now, Yomi feels like they're going to be ahead.
I agree. Yeah, and the Shikome are coming out too, and those are going to start wrecking. Because that bless is nasty.
Yeah, what is their bless again? Let's take a look. Unholy, shock resistance, hard skin, regeneration, fortitude. Yeah, that's a fucking brutal bless to have in Shikome.
This is going to be nasty. They'll still have the same problem of difficulty to land on high defense units with glamour, I think.
Yeah, do they have the ghost running claws? Is that their attack? I forget.
Yes. But yeah, since the weapon effects don't pop glamour on their own because now it has to have hits to get rid of the glamour.
Well, glamour we just talked about
Yeah,
negates damage.
yeah, we don't got to rant on glamour. It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think the unholy is on hit, not on damage. So unholy will pop glamour.
You still have to hit though.
Yes, you still have to hit, but I'm saying glamour doesn't prevent hits, but the high defense does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that wraps it up. I think we made really good time this time.
Yeah, there's lots to see here. Let's take a look. Is there anything we want to rewatch before we call it? Because we went through this pretty quickly. We had the big fight with Calum at the beginning of this with the replay error. And then a lot of back and forth rating, and then the absolute like destruction of Agartha right now. Looking at that cave, and man, that's I really feel for Agartha logging into this turn.
Yeah, that's not going to be a fun one. Well, that's all she wrote. I think I've covered everything I want to look at here, and overall, I mean, it's getting a lot more interesting. The rating game is totally on right now.
Yeah, this was very impressive. Everyone is rating pretty hard back and forth.
I'm still unsure if Pan really made it out ahead while having to sit on the cap this whole time because everything else has been vultured.
Yeah, they still haven't gotten the cap yet. They got one of the cap circles. There's still one more that's Calum owned, two more that are indie owned. If they pick up that Calum and two indie ones, they're fine. But yeah, I don't know.
I think they will because nobody looks like they're really committing to it either.
Yeah, and those caps are huge.
All right, well, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a good one.
Yep, hope you enjoyed it being a little quicker. We'll start working on the next one pretty soon, I'm sure.
Yep, stuff's going to start easing up for me too. So I'll be able to start doing videos a little more frequently.
Cool. All right. Well, let's tune in for the next one. Looks like a lot of stuff is starting to pop off here. I get the feeling the next 6 turns are going to be just as exciting. And inferring from the chats that we've seen the past few months, I don't think it ever lets off. So I think we're going to start seeing some pretty dense videos.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Good night.
Bye-bye.